Before history was written, there stood a place where the oldest wisdom waited, hidden from the eyes of those who were not ready.
Drawn by whispers older than memory, three seekers crossed mountains and forests, not in search of riches but for the one man. At the center of the mountain sat the one they had come to, whose greatest power was not in what he possessed, but in what he understood.
You have crossed rivers, climbed mountains. What to sacrifice everything to discover.
We did not climb this mountain for wealth. We did not come searching for power, because we believe true power cannot be given.
Then perhaps your journey can finally begin. Humanity's greatest tragedy was never the loss of power. It was the loss of memory. A prince who forgets his throne will spend his life competing with servants. Look carefully. The earth has never been waiting. Dominion was never permission to control life. It was the responsibility to bring order. To bring order where there is chaos. To create where there is emptiness. And to protect what has been entrusted to you. But remember, the first land you were given to govern was yourself. A mind without discipline becomes a kingdom without a king. And a heart without purpose surrenders its throne to fear. Every kingdom has a throne. And every throne has a ruler. If your thoughts rule you, you are a servant. But when wisdom rules your thoughts, the crown returns to its rightful owner. Everything you see began as something too small for ordinary eyes to value. Every kingdom, every invention, every destiny was first carried as an invisible seed. An invisible seed within the mind. Everything the hands will ever build is first accepted by the mind. That is the first law of creation. A seed does not struggle to become a tree. It simply becomes what it was created to be. Humanity is the only creation that forgets its own nature and spends a lifetime searching for what has been within it from the beginning. People search for power when they should awaken it. They search for purpose when they were born carrying it. The Creator did not send humanity into the world empty. He placed within every soul the capacity to create, to cultivate, to govern. It is the wisdom to disorder. Master your mind, and the world will receive the authority you carried.
Master, if every human carries authority, why do so many live as though they have none?
Because ignorance convinced the ruler that he was only a servant. The day a person forgets who they are, they begin asking life for permission instead of giving it direction. Identity is the mirror from which every decision is made. Change what you believe yourself to be, and your world begins to obey a different command. No harvest changes until the seed changes. A seed does not struggle to it is with every human soul. What grows in your life is you continually plant within yourself. Remember this, the first act of dominion is to command yourself. When your thoughts obey wisdom, your actions follow purpose, and the world begins to trust what you build. Everything in creation, which voice has been ruling your life? The voice of fear or the voice of purpose? Whichever voice you obey becomes the master that shapes your destiny. Every kingdom has a throne. Your mind is the throne. Whatever sits upon that throne will govern your destiny. The throne of the mind can never remain empty. Choose carefully who sits upon your throne. Every life is ruled by an invisible king. Many believe they must earn their crown. No, the crown was never lost. It was simply forgotten. This crown belongs to no single man. You were never born to survive the earth. You were born to cultivate, protect, and fill it with life. Never mistake dominion for domination. The one who was entrusted with the earth was never sent to exploit it, but to cultivate it, protect it, and leave it better than it was found. The earth is not waiting for more powerful people. It is waiting for awakened people. The moment you awaken, what can the world give me? And begin asking, what was I sent here to give? That is the dominion mandate, not to rule by force, but to transform every place your life touches. Never forget this. The greatest throne was never built with stone, it was placed within the human spirit. Rule that kingdom well. And every other kingdom you are meant to influence, the world changes the moment its guardians remember who they are.